Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to actually take a look at the Asus ROG STRIX Scar 15. Now this is the, let's back up a little bit. So I have been looking for a way to be able to work on the go and on the run, and not always have to be in my office when I'm working on videos for YouTube. As you know, editing and different things like that can take hours, and so I've been on this journey to try to find the best laptop for myself, and right now it's really slim pickings as far as like what's available. And I looked at multiple different laptops. I looked at the Razer Blade 15 Advanced. I looked at the Gigabyte Aero 15 YD model, which is the 4K 60 Hz screen, with the 11th gen i9 11980, with the RTX3080. All of the laptops that I looked at either the 3080 or the 3070 variant, because I edit with very difficult codecs. And one of the things that I saw in watching other people's videos is that they did a lot of benchmarking, but it was all synthetic benchmarking, so it was extremely hard to even figure out which model to go with. And then a bigger portion of it was basically which model to go with based on what was available. And so I've ended up for now with the Asus ROG STRIX Scar 15 edition, and that is the it's the 2021 version. So it has the new AMD5900 XT processor, as well as the RTX3080. The big caveat on this is that it does not have Thunderbolt, which AMD has. They have the capabilities of it, but no one's doing it because of the cost, I'm assuming, as it was initially an Intel technology. But never mind all that. So we're gonna we're gonna open this one up today, and then we're going to get like first impressions on it, and then from there we're going to talk about how I'm going to use it, and then I would do another video with actual editing on it, because it was so frustrating, like trying to do research on this and everybody using benchmarks, but they never actually gave you an example of what it looks like editing using one of these laptops, if you will. So they didn't show it in Adobe Premiere, DaVinci. They didn't show it on the timeline. They didn't show what codecs they were using, or build out an actual edit and then render it and time it. And none of those things. It was always just synthetic numbers, which we all know that synthetic numbers, they hardly ever show up in real life. So we're going to unbox this one today, and then we're going to get first impressions, and then we're going to go from there. So this is going to be a series, of course. Again, availability right now is slim, and so this is the best that's available right now as far as available inventory. Not necessarily the best, still debatable on that. But yeah, let's jump into this unboxing, and let me know what you all think from here. Yeah, let's get going. I don't know. Let's get going. Okay. A few hours later. Why did everybody doesn't do that test? They can do it. Okay. Go. Cold start. Alright, so we got
we're defying gravity. There is nothing else we need. 30,000 feet, the clouds go by.
okay. So let's turn up the brightness. Got the screen. Got the screen all the way turned up, and we got all the brightness on there. I still haven't taken that off, but if you hold that down, then you have a numbers pad that pops up, and you probably can see that lighting up right there. I'll get some better footage of that. Add in there. And then from there you have, I mean, it's a PC, right? It's a computer. So, I mean, there's nothing that we haven't seen yet, and that's why everybody always jumps into the benchmarks. But with that being said, let's verify the information. So the display setting 2560 by 1440. Go to advanced display settings. We see that it's at 165 hertz. Now, bit depth, that's something that I talk about. You see, it's an 8-bit bit depth from a color standpoint. 8-bit to 10-bit is a huge difference in color. And as you can see, the color space, it says standard dynamic range SDR. Now, I don't know if that's something that's not set on this yet, because it says standard dynamic range and not HDR. Windows HD color, HD color setting, stream HDR video, yes, but it does not use HDR, no. Stream HDR. This display can play streaming HDR video when available. For best results, play HDR videos full screen. So, I mean, that's interesting for me, that it's not naturally a HDR screen. There's the video that comes with it, built in. And so, I mean, I got this for content creation, it's not necessarily media consumption. I have a lot of toys for that, but when you pay a certain amount of money compared to other devices, like, I don't know, right? $2,699.99 with taxes, $2,813.78. I can't remember off the top of my head, but somewhere closer there. 7% sales tax in my area. But see how it says stream HDR video on? You can turn it off. That's what it looks like when it's off. That's what it looks like when it's on. There is a big difference. Again, on, off. But again, you know, streams it. It's not static. So I don't know. We will see what this does. Let's for the sake of the initial thoughts, and all of you having initial thoughts, let's open up Game Pass. Let's throw a game on. I hit it too many times. It's opening twice.
Let's go. Come on, Amicia. I'm waiting.
Look at Leon. The Guian beast is in a hurry to fight it out.
Your beast thinks with its stomach, as usual.
Well, there's something you both have in common.
That's harsh.
Go on, boy. You'll find the prey. I believe in you.
Don't get your hopes up. Let's keep going. Look, your mother's ribbon is still here. This is where I courted her, you know.
Yes, Father, I know. If only she could come with us.
We all have obligations, Amicia. You know, in a family. Hey, I'm trying to tell her something.
Such authority, Knight de Rune.
Go! Bring something back for once. Right. As I was saying, we all have obligations. I have to manage these lands. Your mother has to take care of your brother. And you...
And I hardly ever see you. I see Mother even less.
Listen. We're here for you now. So, follow me, daughter.
Hey, wait!
I hope you have your sling.
Of course.
Come on, then. Do you dare to enter the Trials Gate?
Amicia de Rune fears nothing.
This apple tree was planted when you were born. It will prove your worth.
Sir Knight, what are the terms of the test?
The sacred apples of the... sacred apple tree have been corrupted by a great evil. If you destroy 6 of these rotten apples by the time I count to 10, I will make you a knight.
I accept your challenge.
I can see some stones near the trunk over there. Go and get them and tell me when you're ready.
Ready? I'll show you I'm not a child anymore.
All right, come back. Stand behind this truck. You'll shoot from here.
It shall be done.
All right, thanks for tuning in. That has been the unboxing and I guess kind of first rumorings, first impressions, is that a real word? Of the of the ROG STRIX Scar 15. Again, I'm going to be doing some detailed videos on this. I wanted to get the unboxing out of the way. I wanted to start it up. I wanted to let you all see it, see the screen, see the keyboard, hear the keys, and then go from there. But definitely the next video is going to be running through some games, and not benchmarks, but actually gaming on it and seeing what that feels like. And then the video after that is going to be the editing video, where I'm going to edit some of these videos that I've been recording using this, again, the Sony a7S III, as well as the Atomos Ninja V on top of the Fujifilm X-T3. And so I'm going to be doing some editing with those particular files, which is ProRes, H.265, H.264, as well as the XVS Sony, I think XVS, it's XVS, I think that's what it is, on the Sony codec. So I want you all to see what that looks like from that standpoint. And then outside of that, I'll give like my, I guess my, this is the last day I can take it back to Micro Center type video. So what are my thoughts? Am I keeping it? Am I sending it back to get a different one? My first initial hangups, not really hangups, but worries, is that the biggest one is the screen. It's 2K instead of 4K. And for a lot of people, if you're a gamer, a lot of people will play in FHD and they'll do that extremely high 300, refresh, like these numbers are getting crazy these days where the human eye can't even perceive it, but 300 hertz or this one is a QHD 165 refresh rate, and you can tell the difference because a lot of people, when they want to go from 60 to 120, 165, they can tell those differences. For me, I am a quality over quantity type person, and so if you've seen any of my reviews, I've focused solely on the picture quality. And so when I'm looking at a laptop or when I'm looking at a television, I need all the quality that I can get. I did the video on the television that we have in the living room, which is the LG Nano 99 8K television. Now, is it the best for gaming? No, even though everything is there for it to be the best for gaming. But it's one of the best looking pictures you can get in that type of use case. It's an extremely bright room, so I needed a bright television with exceptional picture, and that one has it. There's a review that I did on that, and check that. One of these areas, I can never remember. But I will be able to tell, and I can tell the dullness of this 2K screen compared to a 4K. That's not to say that this screen is bad. I do want to make sure that I differentiate that. That is not to say that this screen is bad. It's to say that I have gotten used myself to a certain screen, and because I'm not a professional gamer or esports type gamer, I am a casual gamer, and I have always been a console gamer over a PC. So I've never focused on the hertz. I've always been 60 frames per second max, especially at 4K. So that's the first caveat for me. And my thing over the next week or two, I got to look at the return policy because I paid for it, and it wasn't sent to me. So I have to look at the return policy over the next couple of weeks to see what that looks like and how long I actually have before I have to make a decision to see if it fits what I need. But for me, I notice it right away. The colors are not as vibrant. The numbers and the print and different things like that are not as sharp. And it's weird because 2K is one of those screens where 4K is extremely sharp and 1080p can be extremely sharp. But in the middle, 2K can be weird because not a lot of things are made for it. And I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about on that. The scaling is off, if you will. Maybe I need to change the scaling. I don't know. You let me know in the comments. You all that use the QHD screens and the 2K screens, play at 1440p. Let me know what you all do to make the picture look the best, and I will try some of those things. Outside of that, because my videos are always long. So outside of that, let me know if there's anything in particular that you want to see in this particular laptop, and I'll try my best. Again, I'm going to stay away from benchmarks because I don't know how to. I do times by all those different things. I don't want to pay for them all, but also I don't think they're relevant because it's always personalized to what you use a laptop for, what games you play, how you play them, the brightness you play them at, the quality you play. All of those different things make a huge difference. So benchmarks don't always tell the story. And so let me know in the comments what you want to see from this laptop. Again, I'm going to stay away from the benchmarks as much as possible because benchmarks don't always correlate to real life use, and time spy and all of those different things, they give you a controlled environment for consistency, but they will not tell you what that specific computer would do in a real world, if you will. It makes it consistent to compare them against each other, but it comes down to TDP, like the power, the thermal, the fans, all of those different things matter when it comes down to an actual computer. So I'm going to try to simulate real life. I'm not going to simulate. I'm going to do these things, and I'm just going to record it. And you guys let me know what you think in the comments. So as always, stay cozy in that crazy world. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.